Alright, so this team right here, its gimmick is that it has all pets who can use blinding poison. So the Death Adder hatchling, the Rose Tapin, it's a new wild pet from Legion who has basically all of the same abilities as the Death Adder hatchling, and the same breeds available. And I think it actually has a couple more breeds available, but the only one that matters is SS, which it does have. So it has the same stats and it has the same abilities, so it's basically a poor man's Death Adder hatchling. So you can go out and get the OP. Well, it's not OP anymore ever since they nerfed its cooldown. It's still good though. The only real difference between them is they have one extra ability they can choose between. You can either pick Paralyzing Venom or Blinding Poison. Blinding Poison is better though, since Paralyzing Venom, it doesn't hit as hard as a basic attack. Or maybe it does, and he's... No, someone at 260 should hit for around 300 or 280 damage, and this is only doing 210. So it's less than a basic attack and just interrupts him for a turn. It's not very good on a 3-round cooldown. Even if that's what the Resilient debuff is. Blinding Poison's still better, even if it does have a longer cooldown. Just because it'll stop him from attacking for 2 turns without applying the Resilient debuff. And the Spectral Spinner, I'm just using him... Wait. There's an SS breed available of this? Do I have it? And if I do, why was I not using it? Spectral Spinner. Oh, I do have an SS breed. Here, let me do this real quick. I think I might have just made a mistake. There we go, much better. I was able to outspeed any pet I used on him anyway, so it didn't matter. But yeah, Blinding Poison, Spectral Strike. I use him because he actually has the combo and he's undead. Undead's a really good racial skill, even with the nerf to it. Alright, so we got their all-aquatic team again. This team doesn't do very well against it either, but it should do in it either. It's not like you guys already know what I'm talking about. You see, when I do these videos, I like to record them, like, I'll alternate between my teams because I know whenever I actually record videos, there's not too many people queuing up for pet battles, so I'll just alternate between a couple of teams. Because you usually just get the same person over and over again, and this is a good way to counter that. Oh shit, this dot. It'll do 50% less damage, but it's still not that bad. So anyways, I went against this team with a different team of mine earlier, but it's not in this video, so what do you care? One more turn till Blinding Poison. I think I'll wait for that before I switch out. Blinding Poison's pretty good, even if the dot's not hitting very hard. Is he gonna switch out when Puncture Wound comes out again? You see, while you're under blind, that's a good chance to throw up Pump again. Or, Cleansing Rain's a good one too. 25% extra damage is nothing to laugh at, especially when it lasts for 10 turns. Well, 9 turns, I guess. Oh wow, I took him out. Good job, Venomigia. He's named after a Yu-Gi-Oh card, for those of you who don't get it. What his name is a reference to. Shoot. Bubble blocks Blinding Poison. I think I can get the double hit on Puncture Wound with it. I'm gonna test it out. Isn't that right? Venominon. He's also named after a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yep. Looks like if they're poisoned, the double hit does go off. Because the first one absorbed the last little tick of bubble, and the second one did its damage. Oh yeah, this pet right here, the Rose Tapin, it's a wild pet who has the same movesets, almost the exact same movesets as the Death Adder hatchling, with the same stats and everything. He's basically like a poor man's Death Adder hatchling. It's pretty great. I think he has the same movesets of the abilities Death Adder hatchling actually uses. I think he does have some differences that you can choose if you want to switch him out. But there's no real reason to deviate from Blinding Poison, Poison Fang, and Puncture Wound. I remember back in the day when Blinding Poison and Puncture Wound only had a 3-round cooldown, Death Adder hatchlings were everywhere. Because they were OP. Now they're just kind of first tier still. They're still good, but they're not overpowered like they used to be. They're still definitely tier 1. I should really update my tier 1 list. I haven't done that in a while. Man, Puncture Wound still hits hard. 700 damage. Alright, get blinded. Oh, he has bubble again. I don't want to deal with that, and he's probably just going to go into his stupid bubble. Well, at least he won't be able to hit me for a turn, so that kind of negates the thing of the bubble. The thing why bubble and decoy are so good is because they block 2 attacks by default, which essentially gives you a free turn to attack with Imputiny. Just 1 free turn, though, because you still have to spend a turn, which you could have spent attacking, to throw up the defensive cooldown, so you lose out on a turn of attacking. But you get 2 turns of not being attacked, theoretically. So if you're able to break it 1 turn early, or, like in my case where I had them blinded so they missed another attack, they basically waste 2 turns of not attacking, and I just waste 2 turns of not attacking, and it just kind of evens it out. But it kind of benefits me a little bit more because I have cooldown based moves that are better than him. So yeah, double Death Adder hatchling, still good. Even against the team, it's not very effective against it. But then again, my opponent wasn't the most tactful person in the world either. I don't want to call him bad. I know some of the people who actually I play against watch my videos, so I have to like keep that in mind every time I want to talk about them at the end. Like, I don't want to hurt their feelings because they have commented on before. And I was like, oh crap, I didn't say anything bad about them in the video, did I? Ooh, this seems like it should be a sweet team to go against, except for the fact the rabbit kind of counters everything I try to do. So maybe I should try to out-counter the rabbit and go into my spectral spinner first. I don't really see how that counters the rabbit, to be honest. What I'm going to do is just wait until he has dodge on cooldown, and then I'll use blinding poison since it's not really that effective. Oh. Huh. You know what? That wasn't a good idea. Let's switch. I forgot he has that type advantage against me, while I've got a type advantage against him. He's just going for flurries. Blinding poison isn't really worth it unless you're faster than your opponent anyway. It's not really a big deal. Maybe he knew I made a bad decision going into the spectral spinner first. I don't know why I thought that'd be good against the rabbit. I don't know, I just thought I didn't really want to use one of my 2 guys who are reliant on speed against the really fast rabbit. Whew. Yay! Now I have 2 slow pets I can deal with. Slower pets, I should say. If the fox uses his dazzling dance, I think he's faster than me. But that should be fine. I really just need speed in order to do anything. Oh, he didn't use dazzling dance. What is with him and just spamming flurry? Oh, I guess he wanted to get a kill on me before going out in style. Alright, he's poisoned. Which means Venom Menon can go straight into Puncture Wound and not bother with Blinding Poison because it's not worth it. Oh, he went for Howl. Yay, thank you for wasting a turn. Howl sucks when all you're going to use is a flurry on it. It only increases the damage of the first one. Don't you know that they nerfed it to be no longer useful? They really should have just like changed how Howl works a little bit, because now it's just almost completely worthless in the form that it's in currently. Ooh, I'm still faster than him, even with Dazzling Dance up. Huh, stupid crap. He is faster than my Spectral Spinner, though, which can be a problem. He also takes less damage from my dots. He also takes less damage from my Bone Bite. So what I'm trying to do is survive. I'm probably going to kill myself going against... Yeah, the second one crit. Even if it didn't, he would have just killed me with whatever attack he was going to use. And I have 2 turns before Blinding Poison is good against him. But will I even last that long? I think what I'm going to do is going to go straight for Blinding Poison anyway. That way I can just use Spectral Strike, in case he tries to go for Blood in the Water to finish me off. Alright, Spectral Spike. Is he going to go for Blood in the Water? I think it always hits. So it should be fine even if I'm blinded. He's blinded. Ooh, oh, he died. Oh, and I live with 16 health. Good job, Spectral Spinner, even though I made mistakes. I still able to win because Blinding Poison is kinda cheap.